original music inspired by Animal Vegetable Miracle, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Dune, When the Elephants Dance, Before the Wind, Another Country, Parable of the Sower, Parable of the Talents, Americana, Blue Highway, Slaughterhouse 5, The Vanishing Half, The Cell Partnership, and more. Reggie Garrett with Christine Gunn.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I should say I am a black man wearing a brown fedora and brown pants with brown high-top shoes, a black shirt. Christine's wearing black. And her cello. I need to tell a quick short story. When I was in college, my freshman year, I hitchhiked down to see my girlfriend. She was going to a women's college down the road, and it was a really hot day. So by the time I got there, I was all sweaty and pitted out and not fit to be around humans. So she said, you have to wash those clothes. So she let me wear her jeans while I did the laundry. And her jeans were big on her, but they fit me, like, perfectly. They were form-fitting, and I didn't have to wear a shirt. So I'm prancing around this all-women's college in just these jeans, this overall with no shirt. I was a happy man. So it was like, the 70s, hippies, flower power, all that stuff. And I wore those things to death. I mean, I wore them. They'd get worn. I'd get patches on them. Had a lady who did patches down the whole front of both legs, just all over the place. Loved those jeans. And I remember one day I went home from school and I was wearing those things, and it seemed to me that my mother was not really thrilled about them. I couldn't understand it. These are like the greatest things in the world. And I'm like just happy as a clam in them. But she didn't seem to like them. So one day we sat down and talked. It turned out she really did not like those jeans. So, I couldn't understand it. So I remember I talked to her. I said, what's going on? And she looked at me and she said, there was a time when that's all we were allowed to wear. And I went, oh, I got it. I didn't really think about that, or wasn't really that aware of it like that before, but when she said that, I got it. And it made me think about what parents go through, what people go through that their kids don't know about and really can never know about. And you can tell them about it, but they're not there. And they're not of that generation, all of those aspirations and experiences, so they can never really understand what it is. And when I read Maus, that's what I kept thinking about. The Holocaust is, it's the obvious. But what really got me was the relationship between the father and the son. And yeah, the son got his father to tell him the story. So he got it, and we got it too. But there's a way in which his son could never, ever really understand what he went through. And in that sense, it wasn't that the father wasn't telling him about this stuff, but there's no way he could know. So I kept thinking about those two different things. Parents trying to protect their children from what they had to go through to the point that the kids don't really know. But then when it comes to the fore, sometimes the parents don't quite, like, why don't you know these things? Well, you did a good job of keeping it from me. And I couldn't understand anyway. Anyway, I thought about that when I wrote this, and this thing is dedicated to fathers and sons. And the working title is Ich bin nur geboren Nekten, shall become apparent in time. You always make me wanna put you down. So why do you still want me around? You never thought you should have shown what I never could have known. Ich bin nur geboren Nekten, and I was born only yesterday. never know your past. And this time could be the last. You make me feel I should atone for what I never could have known. Ich bin nur geboren natten. And I was born only yesterday. So much hate and pain. Do you still feel the same? You criticize and moan over what I never could have known. We always scream and shout, and I'm so full of doubt. The distance now is grown over what I never could have known. You always make me wanna put you down. So why do you still want me around? Miss Christine Gunn, thank you.
Reggie Garrett with Christine Gunn.